Hey, would you like to see something cool? I know that you are actively using MarketSurge to do automated calls for the purposes of doing it through your desktop, recording that, keeping it in one flow. And Go High Level, which is the platform that MarketSurge CRM is built on, has some great features that include call recording. And if you can see my screen here, this is a call that came in yesterday. So it records the fact that it's a call, allows you to play it back here in the screen. It allows you to download it for offline use, whatever you want. Now, it's really helpful to monitor the performance of your call sales team, whether it's inbound or outbound. And sometimes even if you need to go back and get information about a conversation that was held, but this is a little bit limited. It doesn't allow you to really bookmark or note, like at this point in the call is where she shared a key piece of information that I needed. So you sometimes have to listen to the whole call, it's like basically not saving you any time at all because you had to go back through and listen to the whole call. And if you're monitoring your sales team, you really have to listen to the whole call to get the gist of it. Now, I connected with a developer, a young fellow that was conscious of this problem, and he has built an app that can now transcribe your calls. So let's take this for example. Now, previously our only option was to download or play it. And now I can have just automatically placed in the notes field, I can have a call transcript. So in this case, you'll see that this is much longer than that call. I'm doing this for the sake of a demo, but you open up this call and it would show you the review. This is talking about a photo session. It's a photo session of Amanda's 2 dogs. It confirms the rep that picked up the call, Jordan, and what were some dietary needs. That takes 10 seconds to look through, and I have all the important information, all the must-haves, everything that went through. So that is tremendous, a big difference maker, great way to summarize calls and have that ready at hand. Now, I want to show you one more thing. All right, here's the next piece of the puzzle. Now, reporting is always interesting and important because using real data helps you make accurate decisions. We've recently had this set up on one of our accounts here, and thank her for sharing this just for this example. Now, so what do? You have the total number of calls. You can collect the answer rate, the number of calls per day, your average sales score, and then you can even get some grades on how well you're doing. It looks like next steps is the strength of this call set and solution alignment and discovery depth. Maybe these calls are a little too quick and not asking enough discovery questions. That's just the metrics that the system defaults to. But we can go into this grade and get some detailed grading on the calls. So you can see things like confirm the appointment, establish a rapport, and actually very detailed based on the transcript of the call. Now, not every call is going to be transcribed. We typically, in this case, this was a call on a different account, but anything that's over 2 minutes is transcribed and graded. So if you want to share these grades with your reps, you can also just keep it as a business owner for yourself. That is 2 options. Now, the grading, how does that work? So we go into the setup and we're going to edit and we're going to look at the sales scoring metrics. Now, by default, it uses a consultative sales framework. So it's fairly generic, but actually a good starting point. But you will want to personalize this for your business. But you can see in each stage it goes detailed, stage 1 of the call, stage 2 of the call, discovery rules, and all these pieces of information, things that you need to collect. If you really need an appointment time or you really need a credit card on file, like this tracks the effectiveness of your callers, your call center reps at doing that. And so you get to set the criteria and then see the grade that is output. And then in advance, we can also determine the value. We can do a lot more with scoring on the contact itself and note their value. This is a very powerful reporting tool for anybody that deals with a lot of calling, a lot of sales focused call. So I hope that helps. This is something we can set up in your system right away. Let us know. We can have this up and running in your account whenever you're ready, and we can help you share this with your team or just keep this as an executive dashboard.